What if I told you guys there was something super game-breaking to the game of Fortnite Season 9 where you can almost guarantee yourself a close win or a win every time? And it works in duos, solos, and squads, guys. And you guys can do this yourself, and it's super simple. In this video, guys, you might be noticing I'm doing a ton of tricks, right? And I'm doing it in the slipstreams. Well, that's part of the gimmick, guys. You need to grab a hoverboard. It's the absolute easiest way to do it. Now, you guys could grab an ATV, but the hoverboard is the simplest way of doing it. Now, guys, once you got your hoverboard and you're in the slipstream, just make sure to at least do one trick. You can keep doing as many tricks as you want. It really doesn't make a difference. Once you start one trick, it'll never end. It's endless. It'll never stop. Okay, now one problem is if you do want to land the trick, it's impossible. Well, kind of. Only thing you could do to get yourself and the hoverboard off is basically having an impulse grenade. If you do have one of those, you can actually bounce yourself off it. That's the only way you might be able to land the trick, and that's kind of cool. And guys, if you do that method to land the trick, it'll be the longest world record of tricks ever for Fortnite. No matter what category we're talking about, it'll be the biggest trick record ever. Because the multiplier, of course, guys, it just keeps going up and up and up as long as you're doing anything inside the slipstream. Once you started at least one trick, it'll always be like going and going and going. It's crazy. But now, guys, back to how you can actually get yourself a win doing this method. Well, it's super simple. It's super hard to shoot people when they're in the slipstream. You guys already know this. Now, is it possible to get shot out of the slipstream? Of course. It's very unlikely, but yes, it can happen. But here's the idea, guys. Make sure to get all the loot that you want for endgame. Grab yourself a hoverboard and start going in the slipstream. You do want an impulse grenade if you want to land the trick, but that has nothing to do with this. If you guys are just trying to win the game, you just jump off the board. Now, you might take a little bit of damage, so make sure to go for the lower part. You know, make sure to go to the lower parts of the slipstream so you don't take as much damage. Or basically have some gliders or some sort of health with you so you can just heal up. Now, once you've done this, just do it the entire game. And as the storm continues, wait till the last circle and then jump out of the slipstream. And you guys know you can already shift from slipstream to slipstream. It's an easy way to avoid battles because no one's going to waste their time trying to chase you. And even if they do, by the time they catch you, they can't shoot you while they're in the slipstream. So basically they just follow you around forever until they give up. And that's the idea, guys. This is super simple. It'll get rid of like 90% of the battles in Fortnite. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Why play the game of Fortnite if you're not going to really play the game? I get it, guys. This is a method for those of you who want to grind. Keep in mind the battle pass and going up with your level and all that takes a long time to play. And some of us don't have that kind of time. And some of us just aren't as good at Fortnite as just other people are, right? You guys are pros at this game. I know you guys are. Get that shotgun out, right? Well, now it's gone, right? So it's been vaulted. But anyways, guys, the whole point is this is a method so you guys can get your level up. And it's the great way to win the game. It's super simple and it's easy to get an in-game win with this. Remember, guys, the best way to level up in Fortnite is by staying alive the longest. It doesn't even matter how many kills and stuff you get like that. It's not about that. You can get a whole bunch of kills, but if you don't stay alive to the very end game all the time, you're not going to level up very fast. So this method works for those of you guys who have a difficult time or die early game all the time. A lot of people are having that problem with Season 9 especially, even if they were good in Season 8, Season 7, all the way back to Season 1, some people are just struggling with Season 9. The new weapon meta and all this new stuff going on can be a little tricky at first. This is a great way to level up and get your battle pass going and get some cool stuff along the way. Now, I don't recommend doing this all the time, guys, because it might ruin the experience of Fortnite for you. But when you need to actually grind, this is the absolute best way of doing it. Guys, I got 3 wins doing it this way, and that was just by barely trying. It's super simple. Now, guys, I want to answer your big question. I know some of you guys are thinking, the flintlock pistol, can you shoot yourself off this? No! That's the greatest part about it, guys. It's such a glitch that you can't even do that. With the impulse grenades, that's the only way you can actually land the trick. Some of you guys are going to try this. I know, you're going to be like, world record, world star, some stuff like that. I know, guys, I know, it's funny. But here's the idea. Impress your friends with this. I see a lot of people doing this on accident. They don't realize when they go in the slipstream with a hoverboard that it will never stop. And once you guys do get off the hoverboard, if you do jump off it, it will go around and around and around until the very end of the game. It'll never stop. No one can ever get it out of there. So if you guys want to be funny, make sure to get all the vehicles you can, throw them into slipstreams, and you basically just see like a roller coaster go by all the time. I see it all the time now. I've been telling all my friends and people I come across to do this, and it works super funny. It's hilarious. The end game fights all years. Woo! You hear all the different things go by. And it's super noisy though. If you guys put a bunch of ATVs in there, just go around the entire map and put all the ATVs, it is insane. Try it in Playgrounds mode if you guys are having a hard time. Practice in Playgrounds mode and then try it in the main game. It's totally funny. It's a good way to prank your friends too at the same time and prank everyone in the game of Fortnite. Who doesn't want to do that? Mess with everybody. Otherwise, guys, just enjoy doing all these tricks. So what do you guys have to do in between all this? Because obviously the end game will take a while and, you know, you got something to do. Just practice all your tricks. I don't know. It's fun. I mean, honestly, you can do almost anything. It looks pretty cool when you do the tricks with the hoverboard. You can do tricks with the ATV and all that. You could also do it with the baller. But let me talk about the baller real quick. Don't take the baller in this because it's not going to make a difference. When I say that, it's because the lock-on for the baller is much easier, meaning someone can shoot you much easier with the auto assist, whatever you want to call it. They can shoot you much easier with that than you will with a hoverboard. The lock-on for you in a hoverboard is the same as a person, so it's not going to be as bad. But with the ball, or the ballers, whatever you want to call them, it's much bigger target, so it's much easier for them to shoot you out. So make sure to do this with a hoverboard or an ATV only. Those are the only two ones I'd recommend it. While you can do it with a baller, it's just much stupider to do so. The only benefit of the baller is you can actually get out of these wind tunnels with it, or slipstreams, whatever you want to call it. But guys, this is such a game-breaking thing, I just can't explain it to you. You need to try it yourself. Get a squad of teammates and try it, guys. I was only doing this solo, but I tried to do it with my friends, but they got kind of bored, to be honest with you guys. But this works so well, and it's super easy, it's just almost mind-boggling. I can't believe Fortnite didn't try testing out vehicles inside the slipstream. This is a huge problem for them. I know they're going to eventually patch it out, but even in the new patch of 9.01, it's still there. This has not been fixed yet, guys. So you guys can exploit the hell out of this, guys, right now while you still have a chance. So if you're just playing on mobile, for instance, just do this on your mobile phone. You guys are at school, put it on and just let it do its own thing. Once you start one trick, you don't have to keep doing tricks. Just let it do its own thing. And if someone shoots at you, they won't be able to kill you. They'd have to be up, perched up, waiting for you to come around. And even then, by that point, it's probably 8th place, or not 8th place. You've probably got like 8 people left, and you're probably going to get 2nd and 3rd or 4th place tops. Or, you know, not tops, but, you know, worst case scenario. So either way, you don't really have to do anything, guys. You just have to sit there and basically gain XP. This is a farming strategy, guys. That's what this all is. But you can use it to get easy wins too, guys. I got 3 wins this season doing this. Now, of course, I've gotten wins without doing this season, but this is the easiest way to do it. And I'm always looking for new strategies and new ways to get easy wins for players early game. Because I know a lot of you guys aren't as good as some of the rest of us, and so there's got to be videos out there to help you, and this is one of them. I think it's a lot of fun, so definitely try it. But even if you guys are a pro player or someone who's really good at the game, just try this out. You'll be shocked that it actually works so well. And it works over and over again. I got 2 wins back to back doing this. That was what blew my mind. I was like, really? That never happens. I'm like, that's crazy. That's only happened a few times in my history of Fortnite that I get back to back wins like that. So I don't know. This is just a pretty easy strategy. I recommend getting your full loadout of stuff before you do this. In this video, I'm kind of just displaying and showing you guys just the idea of it. I'm not exactly, you know, trying to show you the win, but I'm just showing you even if you don't take any guns at all, well, I got the flintlock pistol for the reason to show you that you can't shoot yourself off, you know, basically the hoverboard to land the trick. But here's the point, guys. Here's the point. Even if you have no weapons, no nothing, and you just get a hoverboard and you jump in there and you let the thing keep going and going and going, you're still going to get probably, like I said, probably 3rd or 4th place. That's the point, guys. It's so simple. It's like dumb simple. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with your friends, guys. I want to see more of you guys try this strategy out. It's hilarious. I know a couple of people have caught on to it since I've been telling people about it, but now that I'm making a video, spread this video, guys. I want you guys to try this out. Hopefully Fortnite actually fixes this. I don't know why you can't get out of this, like, with slipstream without, you know, basically shooting yourself off with an impulse grenade. That is the absolute only way of doing it, or jumping off the board. I don't know why they did that. I kind of know why. It's this a weird glitch, but I'm just saying, like, I don't get why they wouldn't notice this. This is so obvious. But anyways, guys, maybe they didn't think anyone would exploit it until now, guys. Now you have a chance to show everybody and tell everybody about this. Well, you know, hey, maybe you'll get some more wins this season. It doesn't hurt, right? I don't know. But anyways, guys, till next time, it's been Gamer Today.